In 1975, Charles Bronson was riding high. The archetypical tough guy had risen from a dependable supporting star to a star in his own right. Hot on the heels of the immensely successful Death Wish, Bronson would solidify his action movie credentials with Hard Times, a period-set sports drama that some consider his finest performance.
You haven't gotten around to telling me what you do.
I knock people down.
Bronson is Chaney, a man of few words freight hopping across America, who washes up in Depression-era New Orleans.
Suppose you've been down the long, hard road.
Who hasn't?
After stumbling on an illegal boxing match, Chaney propositions moneyman Speed, played by James Coburn, who is astonished to discover that the aging nomad has a mean right hook. Together, they just might strike it rich.
Here's your 12. Another 10 just have some fun on. Plenty more where that came from.
Screenwriter Walter Hill made his directorial debut with Hard Times, and it remains one of his greatest accomplishments. Despite a potentially grim setting and subject matter, it is a total joy to watch. It might even be the prettiest movie he's ever made. The photography of Philip Lathrop is painterly in its compositions, giving the period an almost nostalgic glow to offset the grittiness of the action.
Set something up for you next week. Go in slow, quiet. $400 or $500, something like that.
Well, it's something I want you to know. I only come down here to make some money.
Well?
And to fill in some in-betweens. When I get enough change in my pocket, I'm gone.
The characters also engender a great deal of warmth. These men are hustlers and criminals, and yet we come to care about them as if they were old friends.
The way we figure it, you're overdue.
Overdue for what? Pushing me, Dodie? Get your money.
Sure we will.
Coburn does the majority of the talking as Speed, and manages to make a potentially unlikable character thoroughly lovable.
I'm flat-ass broke. I need some money fast. Can you loan me $2,000? That's what I need.
Speed, you made as much as me. Dollar for dollar.
Well, the way I look at it, you owe me.
There's also idiosyncratic support from Strother Martin as failed Dr. Poe, a hophead assigned to patch up Chaney's wounds.
Oh, no protruding knuckles. Ooh, more area to absorb the concussion of a blow without breaking. Simple matter of engineering stress. Reasonably thick skin.
Oh, he's got good skin.
I'd say there's a good chance you're not what Speed, with an unfortunate turn of phrase, refers to as a bleeder.
As befitting a filmmaker as masculine as Hill, the fight sequences are as bruising as they are balletic. The fisticuffs here are actually superior to his later classic The Warriors, packing a wallop without resorting to lashings of blood. Such unpleasantries would have spoiled the film's jovial atmosphere, and Hill, on his first go behind the camera, already had a mastery of tone. In his contemporary review, Roger Ebert described Hard Times as having the definitive Charles Bronson performance. A half-century later, it can definitely be seen as one of his best. Aged 52 at the time, his turn as Chaney is never less than convincing, telling us everything we need to know about this man with brute physicality alone. Apparently, he has less than 500 words of dialogue, but Bronson never thrived on dialogue. We came to see him beat the stuffing out of everyone, and we got just what we wanted. Hard Hard Times was surprisingly influential. It may have been overshadowed by other Hill or Bronson efforts, but it had an impact on those who saw it. In Japan, it was released to great acclaim as the Streetfighter, and would be a rather clear aesthetic influence on Streetfighter 2. Much of the game's backgrounds are taken right from the movie, surely giving modern viewers a sense of deja vu.
Sonic boom!
A fitting tale for a bare-knuckle classic that deserves a reappraisal.